Our really process started back in the 80s when the company, I went with the company in 1983, and the company had a reasonable but not very good HS&E effort, and we knew we could get better. It was more of an approach that we will do certain things. It was a command and control, and it didn't work well. It didn't transfer down to the lower levels. And what we did, we went back to basics. And starting in '83, we had 4 basic thrusts. We started recruiting a better quality employee, raising the intellectual standards, because drilling offshore is a much more complicated business. And secondly, we started assigning direct ownership of the HS&E effort so that it cut across all silos. Before, HS&E was something that was in a corner, and it wasn't part of the fabric of the company. And we cut across the silos and inculcated those responsibilities across different departments and different parts of our operation worldwide. Thirdly, we started training. We went back and we started talking about those issues that were important to our people to make them better, and we started certain basic training efforts, both in certainly in safety, but also in the health area. Finally, the most important part of it was remain focused on it. It's seldom in this organization that safety isn't brought up in any meeting that I'm in. And case in point is our weekly conference call that we talk to all of our worldwide operations, 14 countries, and the first report out of the mouths of the division managers is a status on our HS&E effort. And so that permeates the organization. That's where you start. You start at basics, and then you continue to build up. We're a work in progress, like any company, and our HS&E effort will continue to improve and develop, but we're pleased where we're at today. Culturally, there are always some challenges, but if you go back to those basic elements that I alluded to previously, and that is making sure that in a division that there are no silos, that everybody has ownership of the process in the HS&E area, all of our objectives translate well. I mean, most people, once they understand what the objectives are, once they have ownership, once they're trained, it translates well whether you're in Brazil or whether you're in the Middle East. So we've had very, very good results. And in fact, new employees coming into this sector are very enthused about it. So you get really a rush to embrace these efforts in HS&E. There wasn't a measurement originally targeted to say we're going to squeeze this amount of money out of this HS&E effort. It was simply to try to get all of our employees on the same page. The reality is, however, you create an esprit de corps. We are better than our competition, and we act that way. 2, we are better from an efficiency standpoint. The fewer interruptions you have on an operation like ours, where it's extremely expensive, the better you are. And then certainly our customers, like-minded customers, people that are really interested, not just say they're interested, but that are really interested in the HS&E effort, will give us a preference when we are bidding on a project over those that aren't. Finally, when you're looking at worldwide and you're saying, how is this really going to make a difference in terms of financial, besides the operating efficiency, as people become more focused on processes, falling away from that, less accidents, less interruptions translates into better financial results at the end of the day. I've been asked, have shareholders ever asked, stakeholders ever asked about safety? And I will say they never have. They really don't care. That's an expectation that it's part of operation and that all they're looking at is that bottom line. What we do, though, is we try to educate our shareholders. Every one of our presentation at institutional investor conferences will include safety results and also talk about the environment environmental initiatives. We force it on them. They don't appreciate. They're just one of three elements that I have to deal with and management has to deal with, and that is stakeholders, employees, making sure they're all right, the organization, in other words, and then finally the social responsibility in the communities we're in. Well, at the end of the day, we do have a social responsibility as a company. The Robert W. Campbell Award is part of that social responsibility to the community at large. We're proud that Exxon has taken the lead in setting up this award so that we elevate the concern about HS&E broadly across a lot of industries. We certainly embrace that. We believe that in the future that we're going to raise the standard, particularly in our sector. As our peer group look at us, we're going to continue to raise the standard so that in the area of health, in the area of safety, in the area of the environment, being environmentally sensitive, which we're unfortunately not known for, we're going to elevate the standards in our sector. So this company has always embraced the importance of having a safe operation, an environmentally clean operation, and certainly having healthy employees, and we want to convey that and set the standard for society at large.